This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another review, and this time we're looking at something slightly different. We are looking at a load of figure protector cases by DC Deflector. So I know what you're thinking Ichiban, what is this all about? Well, if you are a figure collector like me and you've got some rare figures you want to look after and protect, I don't know, maybe the Blood and Guts Blood Brothers ringside exclusive, it's hard to get hold of in the UK, and you want to protect it from dust, damage, maybe a bit of UV protection as well, just a smidgen, and you want to avoid your figure ending up like this. I mean, good lord, look at the state of this. To be fair, this is how it came to me from Amazon. I did complain, and you know, fair play to Amazon, they gave me this one for free. But say you don't want your figures ending up all mashed up and smashed up like that. What I've got for you here is a beautiful plastic cases that, let's see, are they worth the money? To be totally transparent, this is not a sponsored review. These are products that I bought with my cold hard cash. I looked online for a long time to find something suitable, and I think these hopefully should do it. Now, these aren't exclusive for AEW figures or WWE figures. They do Star Wars figures, DC figures, Marvel figures, any old figures you can think of. They produce these custom-made cases that should fit the figure exactly. My only downside and my only concern and worry about this is it comes flat back, so they're relying on me to be able to construct them. And, well, let's find out how that goes. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. Boom, cheeky cut. And this is what we got inside. No delivery, no nothing. However, I am pleased because I did buy multiple of these, that they are labelled about which one is which is a positive sign. There's a little card in there. Interested to see what that says. Now, the DC deflectors, I believe they're stickers, so I think you can peel those off if you're not a big fan. Well, time will tell. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to cut here, open up the, I think it's like cling film. I'm going to try my best to try and construct some of these, and I'm going to show you what it's like, was it easy, and I'll give you some hints and tips on how to build them. I'm back for just a second. I just wanted to show you what one of these look like. So that's the little card we got, and it's got some instructions online on how to actually build it. Again, I'll link the website below and the instructions on there on how to build it. Nice little touch, but I would have expected some instructions on how to do this. Anyway, here we go. Here's the plastic case. The plastic is thick. I mean, can you see how thick the single piece is there? It is a solid piece of plastic. It's not going to mess up. It does have a protective bit of cling film on the top. Mine started to come off for some reason. I think you're meant to construct it before peeling it off. Anyway, I'll link to the instructions below so you can read them, and I'll give you my advice once I've actually built one. And I'm back. Like I said, I'll be back. I am absolutely blown away with how easy that was. I genuinely thought it was going to be a real faff. And honestly, it wasn't that at all. The plastic is super high quality. It folds both ways. It doesn't feel like if you overfold it, it's going to rip or damage. It is proper quality plastic in my opinion. It all folded up super easily. Just don't be afraid to actually physically fold it. I think my biggest worry was I was thinking if I had too much pressure on it, it was going to break, and that was absolutely not the case. So you put it together, put the figure in, and then on the front we've got the protective cover to protect the front, to make sure the front is beautiful. Mwah, chef kiss. It's time to remove that. So I totally started to peel this off, and I realised I'm absolutely just a stupid idiot. So I was peeling this off. I thought just the front was covered. No, all the plastic's covered with the plastic, which I think is superb. Which then just occurred to me that I am stupid, because this is back to front, because those lips should be on the back. Cheeky cut. Let's fix this and make it beautiful. And I'm back, and I've corrected all my mistakes. I feel like a stupid idiot, but there we go. The product's in the box. It is awesome. It is so well protected. You take the plastic cover off and it's super shiny. It instantly becomes more like see-through. It did look a bit frosted, but obviously that was a protective thing. Yeah, superb. There it is on the side. There it is on the back again. I mean, this is markings on the box and how the packaging is and the light of it all. But yeah, it fits in. There's a DC sticker. I'm absolutely blown away. That is awesome. If you've got any figures that I think you want to protect, this is an absolute must-buy. So I've got a second case here for the Dr. Britt Baker DMD Blood and Guts Edition 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse to show you how I create these and how I fold them. And hopefully it'll turn out good and be useful for some of you guys. To avoid the mistakes that I made, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plastic cover off and leave a little bit of the front still on, and then I'm going to put the product in and take the plastic cover off to leave it beautiful and protected. And there we go, as easy as that. I didn't know if the top was going to fit in, but I hadn't slid the top little lip in perfectly. That's why I took it off camera for just a small second. But overall, very, very impressed. I'm going to show you the other three cases I bought for my other three AEW figures I wanted to protect. I mean, you can get the cases for any figures. I mean, one of the benefits here for putting a case on something like this is it would give it a flat top, which helps you stack if you're a stacking sort of person. But yeah, I'll show you the other three, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. The next one I had was a little bit of the bubbly Chris Jericho. Again, protects it really, really well. What I do like is it gives you a nice flat surface on the top if you want to stack something on top of it. Worth every penny, honestly. Let's see my next one. Next up, we got one of my favourites. It isn't even a figure itself. It's an action figure pack. And what it is, it's the Arrival Collections. You know the one. It's from Full Gear with John Moxley versus Kenny Omega in that barbed wire segment. Good lord. With the barbed wire like trapeze, or not trapeze, but like a trampoline. Oh, good lord, it was brutal. But there we go. Nice and protected. I think this is superb. I also really like it again. I know I've said it once, but I'll say it again. I really like that you can now stack on top of this and protect the actual, accessory pack itself. So one last one to go. Which one is it? Last but not least, we've got ourselves Champion Cody. So this was at a time when, of course, Cody couldn't say his name was Cody Rhodes because he was having a bit of an issue with WWE. I mean, he was using the bass at the beach when he probably shouldn't have been, and anyway, it's all settled now. But here we go. It's a beautiful case. It protects the beautiful packaging superbly. Really impressed. So last but not least, the only thing I've got to do is give you my final thoughts. All I need to do now is put a star rating on it, and it's an easy one for me. It's going to be about 5 stars out of 5 stars. I am thoroughly impressed by these defenders. They are absolutely superb. I couldn't believe how easy they were to put together. I was apprehensive at the time. They're about between 3 quid and 10 quid, depending on how big of the package you're going for. So some might see that as an expense, but for me, trying to replace these is going to be even more expensive. So I do think they are value for money. And don't be put off or apprehensive about how difficult they are to put together just because they're flat packed. It's actually really straightforward. This plastic is absolutely superb. It's got a lot of bend in it, a lot of flex in it. It's exactly what you want, but then when it's together, it's super sturdy. I can't recommend this enough. If you've got any figures you want to protect, go to that link below. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just giving you my genuine opinion. These are worth it. Go order them now. And I will say, I also noticed online they've just introduced a rewards program. So the more you buy, the more rewards you get, and you get some of these free eventually. So yes, definitely get it. They are well worth it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a cheeky thumbs up. That means more people can see the video and make an informed choice about these products, and hopefully spend their cold hard cash in a good way. If you've got any comments, post them in the comment section below. I reply to each and every comment. It means the world to me to engage with my community, to think I'm helping people, or people have got questions and things like that. I really do appreciate it. If you've got it in your heart and you've enjoyed the video, or just want to help out a small YouTuber trying to, get to that cheeky 1,000, please press that subscribe button. It will mean the absolute world to me. I'm just over 400. Hopefully one day I'll get to that 1,000, and you can help that. Just press the button. Go on, press the button. It'll make you feel good, and I'd really appreciate it. And with that in mind, you know what I'm going to say. Look after yourselves, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.